Hello YouTubers of the world, my name is Eileen and I am back to you with a sort of a review on something that I really love right now and that I'm really into applying my foundation with. Two things that I am in love with, one thing that I'm in love with is my beauty blender. So what it looks like is it looks like this. Sorry about the dirtiness, I did try my best to clean it but just doesn't come off. The makeup just stays there. But so there's a lot of dupes out there for the beauty blender because the beauty blender retails for $26 in Canada, and you can get it at Sephora, you can get it at Mural, you can get it in a few places. So I did buy the real one and I love it, it's great. But I also wanted to see if there was anything similar to it out there that was cheaper, because $26 for a sponge is quite expensive in my taste. And so I found this, which is a dupe of it. So you can kind of compare and see. I'll take some pictures as well. You can see the difference. The real beauty blender is a little bit more pink in color and this one is a lighter pink. So, sorry, I have here some notes on what I think. So, some pros about the beauty blender, about the real beauty blender, is that it's very soft. It's very soft and squishy. It doesn't, when you wet it and it grows twice its size, it doesn't consume a lot of products when you're dabbing it on your face, and it sort of leaves the foundation on the sponge. It really makes your skin flawless. I mean, it looks amazing. It is my favorite way of applying my foundation because it does make your face look absolutely as if you're not wearing any makeup at all, but your skin just looks perfect. And it's really easy to use. It's just all you have to do is dab. That's all you have to do is just dab the whole thing. And it doesn't take a lot of time either because it has a lot of surface area to it, so you can kind of just dab a lot in one time. And it covers all angles, so you have this little point here where you can get into the small little fine detailed areas, and even if you have a pimple you can really get around it in all ways. And it's also very versatile, so you can not only use it for foundation, but you can also use it for things like cream blushes, cream concealers, cream anything. You can use it for even contouring, you can use it for highlighting, just about anything. It's super versatile to use. And because it's so small, it is very travel friendly as well. The only thing is that you do need to let it dry, and hopefully the cleaning lady doesn't think that it's like a dirty gross sponge and throws it out. But other than that, I mean, it's very super easy to take with you. And also my favorite, it is very eco-friendly because you're only using one sponge and you're not throwing it out each time. It's very eco-friendly. Like, I've used those disposable sponges before, but you're just going through them like crazy. Some of the cons about the beauty blender is that it is pricey. Again, it's $26 in Canada, and it, you know, for some people it might be a little bit out of their price range. Also, because it is a sponge, and if you know anything about sponges, whether it be kitchen sponges, it is a breeding ground for bacteria. So I'm not 100% sure if this is sort of the cleanest way of applying it. I don't clean my beauty blender every single day. I clean it maybe every other to every 3 days. So also when you're cleaning it, I just use dish detergent that has antibacterial properties to it. And because it's so soft and kind of squishy, it is easy to tear. I've already sort of teared up the bottom of this one. And also, it does take a few hours to dry. Mine usually takes a good 9-10 hours to dry. So if you don't have the time to let it dry and you want to apply it again, I mean, you can apply your foundation while it's wet, but if you want to get it that nice, dry, squeaky clean feeling, you do need time. So, moving on to the dupe. So this guy cost me about $2 on eBay. So I'm going to list out to you all my pros about it. So $2 on eBay. It works really similarly to the Beauty Blender original. It blends just the same. The other thing that's good is that it's stiffer and it's a little bit less squishy, so it won't tear as easily at all. Although I'm starting to get a little bit of holes in this guy, but who knows. Also, some of the cons. So I only have really big con with this, and it's the fact that it consumes a lot of product. I probably have to use about 3 times more product than with the original Beauty Blender, even if it's wet. We're talking wet, I'd have to still use about 3 times more of the product. So, in conclusion, both Beauty Blenders work pretty much similarly, just one consumes more than the other. I probably would buy the Dupe again for my less expensive foundations, and so for my more expensive foundations, I probably would still buy the Beauty Blender Original. So if you're really on a tight budget, you can get away with the Dupe. You probably just want to use a less expensive foundation, nothing that's like, you know, $50 or $100 foundation. If you do want quality though, I would go for the actual original Beauty Blender, because it does really work. It really works well, and it doesn't eat up as much of your product, and it is reusable, so you are going to be using it for a while. So those are my reviews on the 2 Beauty Blenders. I hope this helped out, and good luck!